a couple of places here at the hospital we can go for a vantage point. The hospital sits on probably the highest hill in the region. Take a slight detour over here by the helipad we see off the side of the mountain. And I'll show you, man, this place is jammed up today. There must be a lot of people here for their diagnostics and appointments today. But give you a good idea of what the convection we're working with today looks like. It's bubbly. I don't think it's a lot, but you see people are slammed all the way through here. There's the hospital security truck. It is a Kia Sportage. That's kind of funny to me. See all that bubbling? Yeah, that's what we're dealing with today. Pretty day, and we've managed to get the clouds to clear out here and there. We've managed to get the clouds to totally clear out in some areas, partially clear out in others. And a little bit of daytime heating, which hopefully will give us enough power for a little bit of storm action today. And it's nothing huge, but it's just enough, you know what I mean, to get some halfway decent storms going.
Public Service Group K3 PSG
Superior EMS stopping by there. Who do we have here at the emergency room? We got Slippery Rock.
Butler County next. All amateur stations are welcome.
We got a 99 truck. That's all that's here today. Let's go to another good location to view some storms from. There's a thunderstorm going through just to the north of the city right now. Let's take a look at that and show you how we're going to do that. It's kind of fun. It's kind of hanging out because there's one it's out further out to the northwest. Mesoscale discussion. I hope we're able to see something from up here. At least, you know, just some dark clouds. Very bored today.
Out of the TR house when you get to check. Copy.
Not going too far. I've got to be back to get my kid off the bus here in a little bit. This is not too far from my house, so too terribly worried. Okay, we want to look northeast, which will be like here.
Okay. Tag 2. Snap heat in the air. Okay.
There we go. How about that? Junk. As that one falls apart, there's one up by Slippery Rock. Getting into Slippery Rock right now. It's got a little bit of lightning on it. Like I said, you know, it's not a lot going on today. The little line it's been a part of looks to be falling apart. Oh, and there's one in the clear air up there. Let me go ahead and patch this through. This just came in. Severe thunderstorm warning. It's for West Central Forest County. I am not a fish. West Central Forest County, northeastern Mercer County, central Venango County, northwestern Clarion County. Severe thunderstorm was located 14 miles north of Grove City or 11 miles west of Franklin, moving east at 40 miles per hour. Hazard 60 mile per hour wind gusts and quarter-sized hail. And this is going until 2:15 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. So if you're in those locations, look out there. You got a severe thunderstorm incoming. This is expected to impact Oil City, Franklin, Sugar Creek, Tionesta, Hassan Heights, Stoneboro, Seneca, Polk, Sandy Lake, Rouseville, Jackson Center, Woodland Heights, Utica, New Lebanon, Freiburg, Cranberry Township, Oil Creek State Park, and Maurice K. Goddard State Park. Did they mean Cranberry or Cranberry Township? Because apparently that's an important distinction. From what I understand, that severe thunderstorm kind of hanging out in the good air by itself up there. Let's cross-reference mesoscale discussion number 710 right here. This is portions of western and central New York and in northern and western Pennsylvania, with an unlikely 5% chance of a watch issuance. But stating a band of thunderstorms may bring locally gusty winds and small hail to portions of western central New York and western and northern Pennsylvania this afternoon. A severe thunderstorm watch is not expected. And this is pushing ahead of a cold front's what's going on. So we got a cold front coming through. It's triggering off this line of storms, just sweeping on in. We're going far western New York into northeast Ohio. And It was dependent on daytime heating, which I don't think is a problem because you had some decent clearing ahead of
I'll
these.
be back en route to the HCC.
But you want to head north? Because I do. I'm not going after that severe thunderstorm specifically, but I see another one coming into the same juice in the south of that area, where we might get something to look at. You know, you never know. There's the other storm to the south, or to the northwest. You can see up here pretty well. It wouldn't surprise me if that one up by Slippery Rock also goes severe warned. We will go north from here. I could never see the first comment. It's always up and off the screen, but I thank you for leaving it. Subsequent comments I can see. It's crazy. I don't know why it is like that, because it just started being like that. It didn't used to be like that. I didn't change anything. Hello, Pixel. Thank you for joining the stream today. We're just winding our way down from the parking garage at Butler Memorial Hospital. Got a little bit of a view to the northeast. It's some storms that are fizzling right now. Off to the west, it looks maybe Emlenton. Just go over here to Route 8, and then we'll bridge to the 308. Or, no, you know what? No, let's not do that. Let's not do that. Let's go. Let's go over to 38. And we can ride 38 up towards Emlenton, that area. Not so twisty back roads this time. Come on. Not so twisty back roads this time. And I think the road to bridge the gap over to the bridge down at the bottom of this hill is closed. So we'll go back through the hospital campus. We'll go back through the hospital campus here. Been doing a lot of local streaming this year. I mean, we've been out towards the west a little bit back in March. Lost your signal. Stay safe. It'll be back. It'll be back. Let me know when it's back. If it's back right now, that'd be cool. My heads-up monitor doesn't really work a lot. Had to refresh the page. Yeah. I'm not really sure what that's about. I'm not really sure what that's about. I mean, maybe it was a little bit hard in some areas of that parking garage, or maybe it was the backside of that hill. I don't know. Pennsylvania, like I'm running right now, you see the logo at the bottom of the screen with mobilemusthave.com. I'm running with a Roam Link. That takes Verizon, T-Mobile, and AT&T, bonds it together. As long as you have a sufficient signal from one or an amalgamation of those three carriers, it should be getting the signal out. But Western Pennsylvania is a different animal. We've still got some areas in Western Pennsylvania, you'll be right in the middle of a town, and all of a sudden, you'll have no cell service. And then you get out into the sticks, and it's even worse. So that can be fixed with a Starlink and bonding, which you can do with a Roam Link. Yeah. You can bond a Starlink with a Roam Link, and I've done it before. Just not on this truck. But my Starlink Mini, the dish face got cracked and messed up during that Kankakee storm, and I just haven't ordered a new Starlink yet. Even now, the special deal, they're like $200, and I really should get one, but I don't know. Not great, but it's much better than 5 years ago. That's the truth. That's the truth. So 5 years ago is 2020. And I was running with a single carrier. Like I was running with a Sprint hotspot. And then I had T-Mobile. I was running a single carrier T-Mobile. Cell service was terrible back then. I remember the days before live streaming was really, truly possible. I remember the days of running with a modified phone modem plugged into a 1G amps car phone. Get the NWS website radar data once every 10 minutes. And it costs like limited. And phone call. Service. Yeah, you have 5G 4 bars there, now out, back on, but spotty. Yeah, no, it's the cell service. Everybody's. We are coming up to a stretch that it's. All things to. Your power went out over in West Middlesex. Welcome to the channel, JMS. Good to see you. And I know it's a cliche, but this one that we're going towards right now is starting to get the look. You've got lightning generation picking up. It's starting to take on a more sickle appearance. And that's for any of the big three carriers. Surprising that storm looks like it's getting its together, getting into some good air. And this road kind of is going to take us to the northeast. So we're going the right direction. Call me Jim. All right, I'll remember that, Jim. I'll remember that. Could be because I'm trying to force it to go at 30 frames per second. I'm only running the social stream at 720. So we're running 720, 30 frames per second, 1,000 kilobits per second rate. That might be the part that might be a little spotty. It might be pissing off YouTube's ingest at 1,000 kilobits. Maybe 1,500 might be the ticket. I don't want to get too high though.
1350.
Fact, it's old Route 8. I believe, yeah, I think that's Cruikshank Road. Yeah, I appreciate it, Jim. Definitely, thank you. West Middlesex, you know, was there the other day. I know you was watching that day. I know Pixel was watching that day. I still can't tell whose name that is in the red. But you guys aren't going to see it in red. Only I'm going to see it in red because it's on the Streamlabs side. Well, there's little areas where the speed limit's lower. Because you've got a town made out of a bunch of houses with no other buildings. So we have to go slow. We're not sure why. Turn the fan down so it's not loud in the stream. The daytime heating is certainly working. Currently showing outside temperature of 66 degrees, and it's muggy, very humid. I think think I might get a better Kestrel so I can take readings. I've got a Kestrel. I saw it earlier. It was in the door of truck 3 in the garage. I love you, man. We're up here. Not severe warned, but it looks like it's trying to get its act together. It is kind of like clumping up. It's gaining a little bit. It's gaining a little bit of strum there. The stream also being brought to you by Tanny's Pizza. Tanny'sPizza.com. TANIS Pizza.com for your delivery orders. If you're placing a pickup, you can still call them. 724-841-0066. 724-841-0066. Tanny's Pizza, Mercer and Newcastle Streets in Butler, Pennsylvania. Best pizza in town. And I'm not just saying that. He's literally won awards. They're on his wall. Tanny's Pizza, excellent sponsor of the stream. I'm going to have a new spot for Tanny's coming up here pretty soon. I went and took some video, and we're going to be talking about that upstairs party room. And you can see it there. Yeah. No, North Washington, 25 miles an hour. Why? Who? There's a hill. Get into Parker pretty soon. There we go. All right, nothing too much to worry about there. We still got this little tiny hail, but it's getting smaller. So we're back out of the port here. Here, let's kill the blinkies. So we're not in the zero visibility condition anymore. This is truck 1 after all. See what I mean when I say the rain is getting hard. I don't mean it's picking up. If I meant that, I'd say it's picking up. What I mean is now we're back out the clear. Near Oil City, still currently severe warned. I might want to get over to Parker. That one's carving through, hit Oil City. We're kind of like south of Emlenton right now. Am interested in what's going to happen in Parker, just because that is starting to get some good beefy reflectivity on. You can see it from here. It's got a bottle blue color. Now this one down here looks like it's kind of getting messy. Still got a decent core halfway through there. That thing's got to still have some small hail in it though.
At 13th Avenue, the verify bag deployment there, and a female vomiting. Fire north of 1409.
I do not like rain-wrapped tornadoes. Me either. Unfortunately, that's all I ever seem to get. Rain-wrapped, messy garbage. prefer bacon wrapped. Me too. I love bacon wrapped lobster. Oh, if you ever go to a Texas Day Brazil, they're handing out the filet mignon wrapped in bacon, like that there. I like that big time. It's a guy in pirate pants and a leather vest comes over with a sword, and it's stacked with steaks with the bacon wrapped around them. My friend, so property. And Pennsylvania get pretty militant and rant at you, possibly threaten you with firearms, that type of thing. So I don't have a tendency to sit on private property too much in Pennsylvania. And yeah, that thing's got a nice core on it. It's going right into Parker. Yeah, look at that storm up by Oil City, man. That storm up by Franklin. That thing's got its act together big time. Let's go up here into Emlenton. Might be able to snake and see a little bit more of this. Might be able to see a little bit more of this storm we just went through, which it looks like it has an even larger hail core on it now. See that Parker storm out of my window, pretty nasty looking from here. Yeah, you see that bottle blue coloration? Are you seeing that from your vantage point over there in Clarion County? Because I see it from here. I don't know if it... Well, hang on. And you're warned.
Another bulletin. For the following counties in Pennsylvania: Armstrong, Butler, Clarion County in west central Pennsylvania, northeastern Butler County in west central Pennsylvania, southern Clarion County in west central Pennsylvania, northwestern Jefferson, Pennsylvania County in west central Pennsylvania until 3 p.m. At 2:13 p.m., a severe thunderstorm was located 11 miles southwest of Knox, or 10 miles northwest of Reimersburg, moving east at 35 miles per hour. Hazard, 60 miles per hour with gusts and quarter-size hail. Source, radar indicated. Impact, hail damage to vehicles is expected. Expect wind damage to roofs, siding, and trees. Locations impacted include Clarion, Brookville, Reimersburg, Parker, Sligo, Strattonville, Somerville, Bruin, Limestone, St. Petersburg, Corsica, Calensburg, Siegel, Foxburg, Fisher, and Knoxdale. Seek shelter inside a well-built structure and stay away from windows. This storm is capable of producing damaging winds and large hail.
And there's the warning just came through my phone as well. So yeah, for over your way, it has a nice blue-green hue to it. Yeah, I think it's getting its act together, guys. Let's see, what's this?
Weather bulletin. For the following counties in Pennsylvania: Clarion, Forest, Jefferson, and Venango. The National Weather Service in Pittsburgh has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for Central Forest County in northwestern Pennsylvania.
Okay, that's the other one.
Venango County in northwestern Pennsylvania. Northeastern Clarion County in west central Pennsylvania. Northwestern Jefferson, Pennsylvania County in west central Pennsylvania until 3 p.m. At 2:14 p.m., a severe thunderstorm was located 9 miles southwest of Tionesta, or 9 miles east of Oil City, moving east at 35 miles per hour. Hazard, 60 miles per hour with gusts and quarter-size hail. Source, radar indicated. Impact, hail damage to vehicles is expected. Expect wind damage to roofs, siding, and trees. Locations impacted include Lorineville, Tionesta, Leeper, Freeburg, Cook Forest State Park, Clarington, and Clear Creek State Park. Seek shelter inside a well-built structure and stay away from windows. This storm is capable of producing damaging winds and large hail.
Okay, so that's the other one.
County cleared to Forest County Police, Fire, and EMS agencies. Pittsburgh has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for northeastern clear and central Forest County until 3 p.m. At 2:14 p.m. a severe located 9 miles southwest of Tonesta, or 9 miles east of Oil City, east 35 miles an hour. Locations impacted include Maryville, Freiburg, Cook Forest State Park, and Clarington.
All right. I'm going to be running up against my time limit in about a half hour. Then I'm going to have to break off, shut the stream down, and go home to get my kid. But I'm doing it for right now. We're doing the thing for right now. Left lane dominance at exactly the speed limit. You guys look at the radar, you see a handoff? See the power in that storm contracting back to the west? That exit right there is a lie. That only goes to the north, if I remember correctly. The north and the west. Yeah, I knew I wasn't seeing things. And it's beefing up another hail core. Because there was a hail core that proceeded out to the east of there. Yeah, there's a hail core that went out to the east of there. Oh, it's bouncing something fierce. I got to get better arms for these things. These are these cheapo ass arms. I get some real ram mount arms. At least put the cameras on the real ram mount arms. I can put switch panels and radios and shit like that on the fake ones. But he wants to actually hold still. No, the PA roads definitely don't help. This isn't all vibration. However, if you answered that with that comment that fast, I literally had just said that when that comment popped up. So that means our internet speeds and our cellular connection right now is excellent. Wibbledy. Going faster than this thing by a good measure, and I can't remember if this is the stretch out into Clarion where there's no exits forever. A little bit of lightning there. Knox will be your next exit. Gotcha. Just as well, because we're coming up on the time where I got to get home. I really want to get back with this storm, but can't just leave my kid. About your limit, I'd say, yep. All right. Well, there's 320 or 338 to Knox right there. And you know, that's the sad part too, is you got to know your limits. Like, this storm looks great. It's messy, but for hail or something, it looks great. Now I'm gonna say it looks like it's collapsing at this point, which means higher winds. So you're gonna have wind damage through here. It's not carrying that hail core anymore. Doesn't have that hail core anymore. Could I use one of these turnarounds? Of course I could, but I want to be a good boy. Dude in the hot shot truck barking up my ass. Yeah, I'm just going to take it here and turn around. 3 miles from where you were born and raised. Turkey City. Alright, we got a ton of road work going on over here. Alright. Let's set a course and let's see if that course takes us anywhere. Back through that storm. Something stabbed me in the leg. Always love that. Yeah, you gotta know your limits, you know?
And PA registration, Zulu, Yankee, Sierra, 0928. Again, ZS0928, PA White Silverado, 1 occupant. That was done 1428. Engine 1 declaring.
Yeah, we're here now. This little lightning bolt. Little bolty boy. This is where we're at. Watching it go by. Weatherwise has quit on me there. Also, this is brought to you by weatherwise.app. So I'm currently live on Weatherwise. I'm having trouble pulling it up. We might be in a low signal area as far as my phone's concerned. There we go. And that severe storm is proceeding off to our south and our southwest. Currently around Calensburg. You can see it right over there. Well, that's the rough direction of it anyway. Weatherwise, we are sponsored by Weatherwise here, or brought to you by Weatherwise, whichever way you want to say it. It's a damn shame we gotta hop off, but we do. And see, it's strange, you know. I don't get the flack all the time. I don't give it anywhere near as much as I used to. But I have had competitive, professional storm chasers, and professional is more than just doing something all the time. Professional is a mindset. There's professional as far as doing it as a profession, and then there's professional as far as being professional about something. And I've had some of these so-called professionals before say really hurtful and hateful shit. bro, you don't go to Oklahoma. You don't go to Kansas. Do you even chase? You don't get out and chase. Do you drop everything and abandon your family and leave for weeks at a time? Then you're not going to make it. You're not hardcore enough. You just leave your kids behind and just disappear for a month? No, you don't do that. You're not hardcore. You don't chase. No, I don't do that. Because I have a family. I have responsibilities. And sometimes that cuts the chase short. Sometimes I can only chase for a couple of hours. And it's right around my house. And me personally, I don't see anything wrong with that. Also, I think that storm to our south is falling apart. I think we wrung most of what was in there out of it. You're at my exit, yeah? Peanut.
Right. That was 2028 to a Kevin M. Butt. 5/6/1958.
Thanks for tuning in.
McDonald. Legal restrictions.
Let me turn this down. Oh, you pulled over a guy for a taillight and he had no restrictions. He's not driving on a suspended license and he has no warrants. You guys probably went to school together. Yeah, no. You know, you can't get it all. You can't get everything all the time. I'm not way out in the back country. I'm not always out. I'm not streaming all the time. Give me a few years, I might be. I'm going to start taking my son along on chases this summer. I'm going to start teaching him the family business. And you can see more weather coming. You can see that. That's off to our southwest there. It's getting back into that same box. Yeah, we're close to Knox, PA right now. Jelly, we are out of Knox, PA right now. On Interstate 80. We're bailing on the earlier severe warned storm. We should be punching all the way through this other storm.
1512 south.
1510 declared. You can see it clear.
What we're seeing is glimpses of that stronger storm, I believe even stronger storm that's off to the southwest of here. That's got a lot of... See, I always mention, and you don't really hear chasers talk about it a lot in their streams, but I always mention lightning generation. If I see a storm, it's starting to get into the dark oranges and the reds on the reflectivity. And you see a lot of lightning generation starting around them, that indicates an uptick in strength. That means it's strengthening. Okay, extra lease. Brutally duking it out for first place in the fast lane at 62 miles per hour in a 70.
Wires down 161 Hemlock Road, Fairview Township.
A lot of hail. Peanut, where are you at your mom's right now? I think I read something earlier about fiber going in. Where would that be? Because that's telltale on locations. We got a bunch of very small hail on 38 on the way up. Around Parker, yeah. Yeah, I was thinking. Right now, that storm is elongating north to south. I wonder what's stretching these things this way. Because it wasn't like that a second ago. This is just all on the frontal push coming through. Southern storm about to get here just in time for me to be standing in it at the bus stop. Yeah, understand that. You're picking up kids too. I am the stay-at-home dad of storm chasing. I totally get it, bud. I totally get it. When it's raining or when there's weather expected, that kind of thing, or when it's hot or when I don't feel like walking, I take one of my trucks to the end of the road and wait on my kid to get off the bus. Otherwise, it's literally like a 3-minute walk from my house. Thanks for stopping through, Peanut. You be safe as well. If you're in Parker, this thing isn't done yet. It's going to be coming through. Looks like all the lightning generations maybe like moving off to the south, so maybe it's like imminently. So exercise caution. Looks like it's on 38 right now, like it's crossing across Route 38 over in northern Butler County right now. So should be almost upon you if it's not already. Man, these truckers these days, and I'm not saying anything about any particular group, disclaimer, but some of these guys have an extremely bad face culture. They come from a face culture. This me first, I have to be the one, I need to go first face culture. Sure we know what we're talking about here? And they'll get in the fast lane thinking that I'm gonna unleash hell and I'm gonna speed and get in front of everybody. And their truck will only go, 63 miles per hour. Some of them are governed at 68. Some of them are governed at 72. They're not going anywhere faster than anyone else. And they will sit in that lane right in front because the guy next to him is going, well, he's going 62. I'm not going to slow down for that guy. And then they block up the road for a couple miles. It's a terrible, terrible thing. And up here on I-80, this behavior, especially in the wintertime, causes tons of accidents. We are getting nailed now. Yeah, I believe it. Well, thank you for stopping by, bud. Thank you for stopping by, Peanut. We're almost 238, and it's going to be across 38 here in a second. Pretty narrow east to west. Best Pie in the East, the nearest exit. Are you speaking about the Emlenton Truck Stop Restaurant? I can't remember the actual name of the restaurant, but that one right there at the pilot station. If you're talking about that one right there at the pilot station, I love that restaurant. That restaurant is delicious. I went there a couple of years ago, and I don't even think the video ever went on YouTube. I think it was only on Facebook. But I went in there and did a review of their prime rib cheesesteak. Oh my God, what a delicious sandwich. They've got a good Pittsburgh sandwich. For those of you watching from outside of the Pittsburgh metro, general, western Pennsylvania regional area, and you don't know what I'm talking about, A Pittsburgh sandwich is what any restaurant that isn't Primanti Brothers calls the typical build of a Primanti Brothers sandwich to avoid getting sued. So you're going to have a sandwich, and it could be of a lot of different things. It could be of turkey, ham, capicola, Italian, whatever you have. And then it's going to have French fries and coleslaw on top of it. Oh, man. Sometimes gravy, sometimes not. If you ever get something weird, like, again, I'm not going to complain about covering a Pittsburgh sandwich in gravy. That's the only allowance I'll make. I am not a fish. Oh, sorry, had the hiccups there. But if you are a restaurant and you're doing your Pittsburgh sandwich and you cover it in stadium cheese, or it's got Thousand Island dressing on it or something like that, it's like, this is our take on a Pittsburgh sandwich. No, I think that's jail. Immediate jail. That's not allowed. I see that storm is moving on. It's like you're right through Parker there right now. It's collapsing on down. Same, I've been going there for years. Hang out there as a kid because they had a good arcade and so on. Now, as an adult, there for the food. Yeah, I love that place. You've got a restaurant, you've got good pies, you've got a convenience store, bathrooms, showers. You can buy truck accessories. They've got the CB radio section. They've got more stuff too. They've got police scanners in there, like top of the line police scanners. This SDS 100 that I've got right here, they have one of those in there. Now, bear in mind, you can buy an SDS 100 from Uniden on their website for like $600. You go in that truck stop, it's going to be $800. But you can take it home today. Have anywhere in the area, brand new, they're going to have it. It's going to cost more, but they're going to have it. If you go in there too, I'm gonna throw this one out there. Some of you radio guys, if you should, and you know, recreational boaters. There's a river down there. There is a lot of boating that occurs down there. If you need a VHF marine radio for your boat, if you're getting a boat or you just bought a boat and you don't have one and you want to put it in the water and you want to get going, but you want to have the safety of the calling channel and the navigational aid channels and everything else for your boat, and you need a VHF marine radio, go to the Emlenton truck stop at the Pilot. They've got the white one and the black one. I think they're 385s matching on the shelf behind the counter, and I think they only charge like $250 a piece for them. Not sure if they have a VHF antenna there, but I'm sure they probably do. Yeah, they have all types of stuff. Man, what is the storm speed on that one? Because it just cleared across 38. And it's accelerating out into the Armstrong County. Wow. And look, there's another one south of Butler City. East-northeast at 33 miles per hour. Maybe my radar hung up for a little bit. Maybe that's what happened. Yeah, look at that coming in into the city of Butler down there, like right now. This gave us a little bit of padding. After the storm moves through, after this cold front moves through, I would expect that severe chances for the area probably will die down. But you never know. Could be a second line. I haven't looked at the modeling too hard at all. I just saw this coming and I said, I'll go out and get that. Like I'm going to the store for milk. I'll just go out and get a storm. Good thing about local storms. Go drive to the bus stop. Yeah, I would imagine. There's one thing I would want to do less than walking to the bus stop in the rain, and that would be walking to the bus stop in torrential rain and pea-sized hail. Even the pea-sized stuff can hurt. Stings, you know. Look than it is on the driver's side. That is dangerous as hell. Get that thing off your road, bud. Your road shifted. The Butler storm's slower, only 16 miles per hour. Yeah, it's weird, man. It's weird. That one is moving quite a bit slower. All the ones that we've been doing up here, moving around 30 to 35 miles per hour.
Handle 5144 Ashford Drive, Cranberry Township. 81-year-old female called patient with an injury.
This guy goes around. Let's see how bad the lean is on this triaxle. They are gone. Is there another Toronto I don't know about? Well, thanks for the stream. Big Soul, thanks for stopping by, man. I always appreciate it when you stop by. Email me, dean@keystoneprime.com. What little is getting out is probably getting out on all three of them, patched 3 different ways. My axle, so for some reason well, we'll just drive the old truck. Line of storms that's going to be coming in. We gotta have to drive obviously to the passenger side. We still It's always the car in front of the triaxle that's slowing down to turn and not the triaxle. Yeah, that coloration and those clouds, that's what we're seeing on the storms to our south as we're heading south. Person traveling and streaming can't control the service, unfortunately. Yeah. A little bit of lightning off of that. I have the best cellular encoder and router that money can buy. Provided by our friends at mobilemusthave.com. Roam link by Mobile Must Have. I have the best you can get. And this is the best this thing. Try to let people know every stream. In Pennsylvania is like one of the last places left, maybe Montana or something, where it's like, oh, you're not in a city, you don't get cell service. It's still that. Off to our left here. It's going to be to the east of us. That storm is right now. But it's going in a big, stiff line right across Butler City right now and then off to the southeast of there.
You have 3 new messages. Severe thunderstorm warnings are active for Clarion, but...
Okay, I didn't want to hear all that anyway. Let's turn that down. Yeah, no, I'm going to be working this weekend. I already, we've got a lot of college people, college students that work for us at this ambulance service I work at, and like most of them requested the weekend off this weekend in particular. Get some Alpha Chew promo. If you're go to a-premium.com and use my promo code AFF15. That's AFF15. Get 15% off your order at apremium.com. A Premium Auto Parts. apremium.com. Promo code AFF15. Getting there quicker now. Triaxle isn't poking along anymore, so that's good. Say made one for Jordan Hall, Johnson. That was a rock. Didn't crack anything though. Pretty good. They got some good convenience food in there. They're like egg rolls and chicken, all types of good stuff. I don't know why.
The lobby, 4295 Greensburg Pike and Wilkins for an 83.
Down 422 and points to the south. I appreciate that. I appreciate that a lot, actually. Because, like I said earlier, there was a change in scheduling, things of that nature. And I'm not able to get out and go as far as I used to, especially on the weekdays. And the weekends are getting pretty damn bad, too, because I got to be at work. So I appreciate anybody who stops by to watch the local stuff. And we'll be back with more soon. So, thanks for watching, guys. Keystone Prime.